I spy with my little eye something beginning with P.
Very good, Mr. Brown, but you'll have to go a bit quicker than that, or this eye test is going to take all day.
I'm Robin, and I'm handsome.
And I'm Maurice, and I'm tall.
I'm Graham, I'm ugly, I'm short, and I'm fat, and I'm old as a billiard ball.
And it's back to the Crucible in Sheffield now for more news on the snooker. And you join us just as Steve Davis is in a bit of a quandary. He doesn't know whether to take the pink or the black.
Are these the only colour knickers you've got, love?
There's the three of us, young as we are, we're really coming across. For the three of us, sing like a heart, look like wet and dry.
Oh, yes, an unmistakable vintage, a brilliantly dependable taste, a spectacularly unique flavour, such body, such aroma, such palate-pleasing character. Was there ever a more memorable example of the fruits of nature captured in an essence of exotic delight?
I don't know, pal. As far as I'm concerned, when you've tasted one bottle of brown sauce, you've tasted them all.
Sexy, I think you should know. We don't talk about it how sexy he is, because this is a radio show. Where's the Grumbleweeds? I'd like to do another one of my poems. Thank you. All the fellas round our way have tried to win my hand, but I'm a bit too fussy, and I like it to be planned. I've only ever said yes twice, and both times I was canned. Once was with Ernie Pimlop, and the other the village brass band. There's the three of us, doing the job, taking the knocks on the chin. Yes, the three of us, Graham and Rob, Graham, Maurice and Robin.
Welcome to Fort Zenonoff. You're now in the French Foreign Legion. I know you are all men with dubious pasts, rogues, vagabonds, criminals. Some of you may even be murderers. Well, here in the Legion, you are all equal. You will endure rigorous training. Eventually, some of you may consider desertion. I warn you, for hundreds of miles around the fort, there is only burning sand. Should you be foolish enough to attempt a crossing in this searing heat, you will surely die from dehydration. You will, however, be allowed to write one letter a year at the time of your choosing. Enjoy yourself.
Do you know, Alice, I think we should write a letter of complaint to Saga Holiday.
Everyone needs half an hour with someone and the
Well, I'm really looking forward to this week's show.
Why is that, Uncle Rubbish?
Because of the special guest we've got coming.
Who is it? Do we know him?
Yes, is he famous? Because we like meeting famous people, don't we, Geoffrey?
We do, and it's the more famous, sir, the better.
Yeah.
The man is world famous. Just listen what it says about him in the Ouzo of the theatre. He was born in 1942 and began his career as a boy soprano. He made his debut on the West End stage in 1965 and has made numerous films, but he's best known for his fantastic comedy series on television in the 1970s. Since then, he has become the biggest box office attraction in the world, currently starring in America.
Brilliant. And who is it?
Well, that was Michael Crawford. We've got Bill Pertwee. Mr. Pertwee, what a thrill and an honour to meet you in the flesh.
And may I say the same, Uncle Rubbish. For so many years now, I've harboured in my heart a longing to make the acquaintance of your good self. A man, if I may say so, respected the world over for good humour, good conversation, and good manners.
What a lovely man. Isn't he a lovely man, Geoffrey?
He is a lovely man. A lovely, lovely man.
Ooh, what is it?
A lovely man. He's a lovely man.
And you, of course, are Ernest and Geoffrey.
Oh, he knows our name, Geoffrey. He knows our name.
Oh, he does know our name.
Words seem quite inadequate at a time like this. Suffice to say that a lifelong ambition has now been realised as I shake the hands of two deeply sensitive human beings.
Oh, I think I'm having one of my flushes.
Have one for me.
What a nice man.
Oh, what a nice man.
And this, Mr. Pertwee, is Uncle Nasty.
I couldn't care less if I never set eyes on you again in my life. You vile, ignorant, pig-headed, moronic, stupid, fatuous, illiterate, evil, vicious, despicable, cadaverous, depraved, repugnant prat.
What a nice man. What a lovely, lovely, nice man.
Oh, Mr. Pertwee.
Please, call me Bill.
Oh, thank you. Bill, I've had the most wonderful idea for you to do something at the end of the show.
I'd be delighted, Uncle Rubbish. Is it all right if I dash off and come back later? You see, I've arranged to meet a friend at the Royal Albert Hall. We're seeing our favourite pianist.
Oh, really? I love a good concert.
Oh, so I'll see you later. Which way's the Albert Hall?
Through that door.
Thank you. A pianist with a rare and unique talent.
One of the finest we've ever produced.
Having a musical background has been a great help to him.
Indeed.
His mother's on the harp.
I didn't know that.
£6 a night.
You do surprise me.
His sister is in light opera.
So I've heard.
Have you seen her Nanky Poo?
I'm not at all sure that I want to.
I do so admire his rubato.
No, I can't see it. The piano lid's in the way. I'm told.
Yes?
I'm told that he spent 6 months in the conservatoire.
He's looking much better now.
He's a brilliant academic.
So I believe.
He's got a BA.
I can't see it. The piano lid's in the way.
His younger brother is a marine biologist.
Interesting.
He's got a tiddler.
You know him better than I do.
He keeps it in a jar at the side of the bed.
I don't think I'd be able to sleep.
His sister goes out every night dressed as a woman.
I've read about that sort of thing in the Sunday newspapers.
He really is a brilliant pianist.
Breathtaking.
He's so very much at home with the old masters.
Mozart and Liszt.
One.
Last week at the Festival Hall.
Oh, I can't listen to him after what you just told me. I really must leave.
I'll come with you.
Where's my handbag?
Under the seat next to mine.
Hello, culture lovers everywhere, and welcome to another edition of Music for the Masses from me, Ernest.
And me, Geoffrey.
And may I say, Geoffrey, right from the off, how much I like your dicky bow.
Oh, I'm glad it's like you turned it.
It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous.
It lights up in the dark.
It does. It does. What will they think of next?
I've got these two wires running down the inside of my thermal vest. And through a hole in my trouser pocket to a battery.
You can't tell. You just can't tell.
Mind you, Ernest, I had a nasty accident when I first tried it on.
No, how do you mean?
I plugged it into the mains.
No.
Yes.
Oh, what happened?
My underpants let off.
Geoffrey, you must have been in agony.
Actually, I quite liked it.
Oh, hey, listen, come here. I haven't told you my news, have I, Geoffrey?
What news is this then?
I've started going for karate lessons.
You haven't.
I have.
Oh, what he was teaching you.
Oh, he's brilliant. He's brilliant.
Does he have a black belt?
No, but he's pale blue corset.
And is he strong?
Strong. You've never seen muscles like it.
How are you getting on, then?
I don't know. I spend most of my time unconscious.
So, you're not going to be a first Dan?
I'm more likely to be a right child.
Yeah. Have you tried smashing the pile of bricks with your head?
Oh, yes, I have. Yeah.
What happened?
Split my head open. Anyway, I'm on this special diet to build up my stamina now.
Stamina? Are you building up, are you?
Ooh, what is it? What's the diet? Seaweed.
What?
Seaweed. Nothing but seaweed. Morning, noon and night. Seaweed.
Fancy.
Only problem is, if we get 2 days of fine weather, I curl up at the edge.
Let's get on with the programme.
Oh, I forgot all about it, yes. Who's the guest this week, Geoffrey?
You'll never guess.
Who is it, then?
It's that old rat face.
No, I don't believe it.
Yes. Hey, did you know?
What?
He used to be a tramp.
A tramp, he didn't.
He did. He's going to sing a song about the days when he used to sleep rough.
Oh, I'll introduce him. Ladies and gentlemen, we present Rat Face. Got a bed. It has no sheets or pillow. It's where I lay my head, beneath the weeping willow. I fit that bed, and it fits me, just like a pot with one big pea. If you'll forgive the simile, that's my old bed. I've got no money and I've got no wealth. But when I go to sleep, I'm rich. There ain't a mattress in the council tip, and a swap for me dear old ditch. There ain't a mattress in the council tip, and a swap for me dear old ditch. Until I'm dead. Like me improve or worsen, at least I've got a bed that's molded to my person. I share that bed with bird and bee, and mouse and midge and fox and flea, and sometimes cows dropping on me in my old bed. Folks sometimes tell me I should go to town, but I know I could never switch. There ain't a pavement and a cardboard box and a swap for me dear old ditch. There ain't a pavement and a cardboard box and a swap for me dear old ditch.
Why don't we have a competition to see who can cut the toenails the quickest?
Hang on. I'll put the lid on the marmalade.
If
if it's all the same to you, old gaffer, I'd rather read the newspaper.
Newspaper? It's all garbage what they print in newspaper these days.
It says in this newspaper that vets have come up with a new idea. Pregnancy testing for elephants.
That sounds like a good idea.
Not really. It says it takes 12 men to carry the bottle.
Why don't we have a competition to see who can cut the toenails as quickly?
It says in this newspaper that during the heat wave, a man in Preston accidentally drank half a bottle of bleach.
Oh, that's nasty, that. How is he?
A hospital spokesman said that he's fair.
Why don't we have a competition to see who can cut the toenails the quickest?
It should be done away with.
What, bleach?
No, Preston.
I like Preston. I once had a sweetheart who came from Preston. She worked at the Winkle stall on the Golden Mile at Blackpool.
Did you check her out?
Every night with a pin. She had a funny name.
What was it?
Ooh!
Well, that is a funny name, isn't it, Geoffrey?
It is, Ernest.
My sister named her new baby after my great-granddad.
Well, that's nice, isn't it?
When the baby grows up, it won't be very pleased.
Why not?
How many girls do you know called great-granddad?
It'd have to be very big.
What would have to be very big?
The bottle they use for the pregnancy testing for elephants.
It's like trying to knock a 6-inch nail in with a blancmange.
Why don't we have a competition to see who can cut the toenails quickest?
If I hear that one more time, I'll chuck myself in the flipping canal.
Why don't we have a competition to see who can cut the toenails the quickest?
Hello?
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 Where are you?
I'm down here.
Down where?
In the attic.
The attic upstairs.
It's down here now.
What's the flipping attic doing down there?
There's more room.
What are you doing with the cellar?
It's up there.
What's the cellar doing up there?
I had to move it so they could get the attic in.
Then where's the cellar?
In the back garden.
There's no way the cellar will fit in the back garden.
There is now.
What do you mean?
I put the back garden in the kitchen.
Are you flipping mad?
Yes, thank you.
I'm sick and tired of this bloody joke and it's giving me an headache. I'm going for a lie down.
Are you going to bed?
Yes, I am.
The bedroom's in the greenhouse. Hey, look what I found downstairs in the attic.
What on earth, that?
It's an hanging plant pot.
Ooh, do you think so?
Yes, you hang it up by these straps and you put your plants in this metal bit.
Well, who'd have thought?
That's my tin helmet from the war. I was an air raid warden.
Oh, I bet that was a dangerous job.
It wasn't the air raids that bothered me, it was the chief air raid warden. Poor. He was a proper tyrant, he was. Do you know, I'll never forget him as long as I live.
Right, you lot, gather round. Come on, move it, move it. Now, I'm the chief air raid warden.
Excuse me, Mr. Chief. Can I be an air raid warden?
You an air raid warden? Don't make me laugh. You're far too young. There's going to be heavy bombing, and I think that you should be evacuated.
Where to?
Berlin. What a witty warden. Now, let's see what you know about air raid wardening. What would you do if an incendiary bomb fell on a house?
Which house?
It doesn't matter which house, lad.
Number 27?
If you like. What would you do if an incendiary bomb fell on number 27?
I'd laugh.
Laugh?
Yeah, I can't stand the sight of him at number 27.
Oh, blimey, I'd be better off with a bunch of brownies. Now, pay attention. As well as carrying out your duties as air raid wardens, you must at all times watch out for any strangers.
What for?
Because a stranger might be a German.
Here?
The crafty blighters are all over the place.
Oh, there's somebody coming now, look.
Hey, Ernest, I've never seen him before.
No.
He's a German.
He's never no German.
I tell you, he's a German.
He is definitely German, isn't he?
Look, I've got a lot more experience than you, lad. I'll prove to you that he is not a German. Hey, mate, where do you think you're going?
What's the secret of the phone there now? I have to lose a book to find a deal to do to be that.
I thought so.
What do you mean?
He's Welsh.
Oh.
What's this for?
That's a football rattle. When you hear, that means there's a gas attack. If ever you hear that rattle, you must remember that you are wardens and you must stay calm and show no fear. Otherwise, the public will panic. Now, the other thing that That's odd. Very odd. That's gas! It's gas! It's the gas attack! The rattle! The rattle! Gas attack, everyone! Gas attack!
It's not a gas attack.
Gas attack! Gas! It's not?
It was my little doggy.
Will you get that police hospital out of here? Somebody might easily have panicked.
Somebody did, pal.
I'll take his name later. I've no time for cowards.
Oh, that's a siren. There's an air raid on.
We're going to be bombed! We're going to be bombed! Everyone outside! Go on, get outside! We're going to be bombed! I'll be with you in a minute.
What are you doing?
Making out a report.
Oh, let's have a look.
Get up.
Oh, it's a letter.
What's he written?
It says, Dear Mr. Hitler, I'm on your side. I was only pretending. Best wishes and a Merry Christmas.
That's a decoy. Make them think I'm on their side, and then I'd catch them. Just leave it, and I'd get out. We've got a job to do.
Just look at that moon.
Perfect night for a bombing raid. I can see the aeroplane! It's an aeroplane!
It's only a bird.
It's a plane!
It's a bird.
It's a plane!
Oh! I told you about a bird.
Just look at that bedroom light, full on.
Don't they know there's an air raid?
Here, I can see a sailor. Put that light out.
Shouldn't I have said that? Leave the lad in peace. It's probably his first time home for months.
Well, I call that very understanding.
So do I, Ernest. Very, very understanding.
Look, there is a war on, and you're only young once.
Oh, hello.
What is it, lad?
That big metal thing lying at the bottom of that hole. It looks like an unexploded bomb.
An unexploded bomb? It's an unexploded bomb!
Are you sure?
Look, I'm going to investigate. Yes, right. Yes, I'm right. It is. It's an unexploded bomb.
Was an unexploded bomb.
Underneath it all, he was a nice man.
He was, Ernest. He was a nice man, but then again a fool.
How do you mean, a fool, Geoffrey?
That lighted bedroom window and the sailor.
What about it?
It was his house.
We'll see you next time.
Yes, we'll see you again.
So, tickety-tock.
Bye for now.
Spotify and TTFN.
From the three of us,
Just the three of us. There's me
and me.
and him.
Thank you. That's once again. It's just getting up my nose, you see.
My name is Bill Pertwee. That was me you heard just now. As a star of stage, the silver screen, radio and wireless, I thought that those of you who require any after-dinner speeches, well, I'm available. I do humorous anecdotes, farmyard impressions, and by the way, I only work for Reddy's, so if you...
Get off.
What's the cry?
It's a rotten show anyway.
Get lost.
It's a rotten audience as well. I'm going outside now and stretch all their cars.
Go away.
I'm going, mate.
That wasn't very nice of him to say all those nasty things. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to complain right now to the head of the BBC. Would you put me through to the head of the BBC, please?
Head of the BBC speaking.
It's about a man we've just had on our show, Bill Pertwee.
Oh, this is Basil Pertwee speaking. I'm his father.
Well, I just wanted to say he's a very, very nice man. And while I'm on, can he come back and do the credits if he likes?
I'm very proud of him. I'll give him your message. Goodbye.
Bye.
I understand you've been speaking to Father. You have been listening to Someone and the Grumbleweeds. Graham, Maurice and Robin with the Grumbleweeds and I, Bill Pertwee, star of stage, the silver screen, radio, wireless and air raid shelters.
Get on with it.
Was Someone. Music was provided by Dave Pollitt, Perry Duke and Andy Marples, with lyrics by Jeremy Brown. The script was by Eddie Braben, Ron MacDonald, John Brown, Richard Jones, and the producer, Mike Craig. What a nice man.
Amanda, my dearest, darling Amanda, when I dance with you, I'm transported into another world. A magical, enchanting world where time stands still. Oh, let me hold you close, my darling. Let me breathe in your loveliness. Let me dance with you forever. Swing sensuously, my lips caressing your milk-white shoulders. Oh, Amanda, may this dance never end.
It'll have to. Bus conductor's coming round for us fares.
Just the three of us doing a show and getting it right on the night. I'm Robin, and I'm handsome.
And I'm Maurice, and I'm tall.
I'm grey, I'm ugly, I'm short, and I'm fat, and I'm bald as a billiard ball.
Where's the Grumbleweeds? Prisoner number 1, what is your crime?
A crime of passion.
This is a crime of the heart. You will be shot through the heart. Prisoner number 2, what is your crime?
Treason.
Treason is a crime of the mind. You'll be shot through the head. Prisoner number 3, what is your crime?
Arson.
There's the three of us, young as we are, we're really coming across. For the three of us, sing like a heart, look like wet and frost.
Crikey, you're really out of breath and no mistake.
I know. It's my hobby, you see.
Your hobby? What is your hobby?
Racing pigeons.
You'll have to imagine how sexy he is, because this is a radio show. Where's the Grumbleweeds?
Good morning, helpline. Terence speaking.
Hello. My name's Eric. I just want to tell you about some of the things I've bought recently. Nothing works and I don't know what to do. I bought a new telly. That's packed up. Got a new video, same with that. And the washing machine. Lasted 3 days, that did. The car's in dock. Even my new doorbell won't ring. Every single thing I get breaks down. It wouldn't surprise me if the rotten telephone went and broke.
There's the Grumbleweeds, partying along, playing for laughs to the end. Just the 3 of us, doing the voices, in the wrong place now and then.
Let's see. There's 3 turns to the left, 5 turns to the right, 4 to the left, 7 to the right. No, that's not it. No, 7 turns to the left. Yeah, 5 to the right, 8 to the left. No, that's not it either. I'm never going to crack here at this rate. 1 to the right.
Honestly, Harry, haven't you ever opened a tin of sardines before?
It's far, hope our love and us is black. And working it up, you're stuck with us, cause we're not turning back. Trio, everyone needs. How about now with someone and the Grumbleweeds?
You know, Geoffrey, I've just had the most embarrassing experience of my life. You haven't, Ernest. I have, Geoffrey.
They get right up my nose, these 2 do.
What happened about this embarrassing experience then, Ernest?
Oh, it was awful. I went into the shop and this young man took me inside leg measurement. The cheeky rascal. I wouldn't have minded, but I only went in for a quarter of boiled ham.
Well, you should have said something.
Oh, I did. What? Ow!
Ow?
He still had the chief cutter in his hand.
I can't believe I'm listening to this garbage.
Hey, hang on. Listen. Can you hear that? It's a barrel organ.
Do you know, I haven't had one of those in years.
Oh, I love a barrel organ. You must be desperate.
Hey, look! The barrel organ man's coming over to us. Hello, Mr. Barrel Organ Man.
How do? May I say what a rare treat it is to meet people what enjoys the old barrel organ? Said Roy Hudd, playing a character part and waiting for thunderous applause. What?
Oh, look, Geoffrey, he's got a monkey as well.
Well, you have to have a monkey if you works the old barrel organ, you know.
Hang on a minute. I recognise this Wally.
Wally?
I've seen him on the telly.
I haven't heard you right.
Hey, listen, pal, if you brought that flaming emu with you, I'll break your rotten arm.
Just say Paxo, that'll get rid of it.
No, young woman. I'm just an old organ grinder, trying to earn an honest crust.
How much does the midget want for the fur coat?
Midget fur coat? That's my monkey. Walter, what goes all over with me when I'm playing the popular melodies of yesterday? Old ones, new ones, neglected ones, filthy ones. Those days of long ago, way back in time in past history. Ah, good old days.
Good old days.
Yeah, she was a lovely girl, old days. What a goer.
A man after my own heart. They wrote proper songs in the old days.
Oh, hundreds. I do like to be beside the woman next door, was one. Kiss me goodnight, Sergeant Major, and we'll both end up inside, that was another one. If you were the only dog in the world and I was the only lamppost, you remember that.
What was your biggest hit?
He's going to get it in about 2 seconds if he doesn't go on.
Oh, dear me, sir. Did my naughty monkey shoot up the leg of your trousers there?
I felt that.
You should. He hasn't eaten for 2 days, sir. Whatever you do, don't stamp your foot. Should have a tetanus injection, really.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think I will.
Not you, the monkey, man. I've got an idea, mateys. I'll sing you the love song what I used to sing to my little Cockney sweetheart.
My auntie lives in London.
Whereabouts?
London N346.
N346? Where's that?
Aberdeen.
She's a case, that one, isn't she, sir? She really is.
Get on with it.
Right. I remember when I first sang this song to her all those years ago, the tears rolled up her cheeks.
Rolled up her cheeks?
Yes. She was hanging from the light bulb at the time. Each to his own, sir. Funny girl. We met when she was with a circus.
Bertram Mills?
No, her name was Ada Burke. She was a sharpshooter's assistant. She used to stand against a bull. He fired a rifle, and she caught the bullet between her teeth. And when she came off, I says to her, "That is the bravest thing what I have ever seen in all my pup. And I think you are beautiful."
What did she say?
She said, "Thank you very much."
What about the lobster?
Right. 1, 2.
That was really beautiful. I've never heard a romantic song like that before.
Now, listen here, Hudd. Sing the rotten song, or I'll swap your ears over, and I'll tie a knot in your windpipe.
Thank you, you silver-tongued rascal. You talked me into it. She broke his heart with a sausage. Not a nice thing to do, I suppose. She broke his heart with a sausage when she shoved it right up his nose. Then she picked up a carrot, 12 inches long and quite thick. When he saw her holding that carrot, it's no wonder he left her quick. All right.
Hello, and yes, once again, it's me, your old friend, Uncle Robbie, saying once again, welcome, once again, to nostalgia time once again.
You really do get right up my nose, pal.
Thank you, Uncle Rusty. This week I'm going to look back at the hard times.
You'll be looking for your ears in a minute, pal.
He doesn't mean it. Now, I bet most people can remember the hard times when times were hard. And believe me, back in the hard times, times were really hard. Some people might find it hard to remember the hard times. Because things are not as hard today as they were back in the hard times. Back in the hard times, things were very hard. Back in the hard times...
My knuckles are very hard, pal. Get on with it.
I was just going to. Have you ever stopped to think what our parents did before the days of television? That's what me and my 38 brothers and sisters often ask. We didn't have luxuries like washing machines. And what puzzles some people is, before the days of washing machines, whatever did people stand the bread bin on? We stood our bread bin on top of the birdcage, so the crumbs weren't wasted.
You must have been a revolting little specimen.
Thank you, I was. Let us examine another aspect of the hard times when times were very hard. Before the less hard times of today, when times aren't as hard as they were in the hard times.
Will you just get on with it?
Every morning, my mother would go downstairs and put small folded pieces of newspaper on top of some ashes, and then cover them with little sticks. On top of these little sticks, she would put some little pieces of coal. On top of these, some bigger pieces of coal. Then she would say to my father, "There, all ready to warm you up." My father used to say, "Thank you, Alice. But most wives make bacon and eggs for their husband's breakfast." Thank you for listening. Next time I'll be talking about my granny's old knickknacks. Like her old toasting fork. Old, long and spindly, bent in the middle, a bit battered and tarnished from long hours propped against the fireplace. But despite that, she was still a good granny. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Are we going on holiday again this year, then, or what?
Don't you mention flipping holidays to me.
Well, I like a holiday, don't you, Jeffrey? Yes, it's the only chance I get to wear my hot pants. Listen, you lads, don't you remember what happened last year? Every spring bank holiday, we all get in the car and join the queue that's tied to go to the sea.
Every spring bank holiday, we don't get very far. Oh, no, we know that the going is slow to the sea.
We sit and swelter bumper to bumper on the motorway. The kiddies scream and bray. That's how we spend the day.
We sit and speak of shrimping and sand and frolics in the foam.
Then, at junction flipping 10, we all turn round again.
And we queue to get back home. Oh, we do like to be by the M3 side. Oh, we do like to be by the M3. Oh, we do so enjoy a traffic jam, 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 where the radios play tiddly wham, bam, blam. Oh, give us a day by the M3 side. That's where the British love to be. It's the best day of the year. It could only happen here by the M3 side, by the M3.
Do you know it's the same every year, isn't it?
I know. Do you know that police patrolman? I'm sure he gave me the hard shoulder.
Do you know, I think I've left my bucket and spade in that RAC box.
Friday before the holiday, this year the governor said, I'll have to change your regular day at the sea.
Come in and work the holiday. Take Tuesday off instead. And Wednesday too, just stay away at the sea.
When Tuesday dawned, we started a journey full of tea and toast.
By 10 o'clock at night, we'd made it to the coast.
We'd missed the Monday motorway queue. I really felt deprived.
When I saw the sea, I thought, oh, dearie me, we've actually arrived.
Oh, we don't like to be beside the seaside. Oh, we don't like to be beside the sea. Oh, we do wait to paddle on the rocks, 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 and go home with sand filling your socks, socks, socks. So, we didn't stay beside the seaside. No. Wednesday, we caught the H03.
We said, hey, boss, hey, you need us here. There'll always be next flipping year.
Beside the seaside, beside the sea.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present... Where are they now?
Have you had a look under the sideboard?
Well, I saw the cat playing with something a minute ago.
Have a look down the back of the chair. It's surprising what you can find down the back of a chair, isn't it, Nick?
It is. You found me down the back of the chair last week.
Yes. What were you doing down the back of a chair in the first place?
I was looking for our tortoise.
Yes.
I think it had hyphenated.
Yeah.
I suppose you know that you've ruined everything now. I was just about to present a brand new feature called Where Are They Now?
Where are who now?
That's what it's supposed to be about. Where is anybody now?
I don't understand.
Look, I was going to invite listeners to get in touch with us if they wanted to find a friend or a relative that they haven't seen for years.
I've got a relative I haven't seen for years.
Who?
My Uncle Herbert.
Well, when did you last see him?
When I was a little boy. He left for Peru to join the Mounties.
Peru? Well, that's a long way away, old chap.
I know, you've got to get 4 buses.
Hang about a minute. He went to Peru to join the Mounties?
Yes.
Well, the Mounties are based in Canada.
It's not his fault if he's cross-eyed.
You haven't heard from him since?
He sent me a letter by post.
From Peru?
China.
China? What would he do in China?
He wanted to start a kangaroo farm.
Well, I'm going to do this if it kills me, and it probably will. Ladies and gentlemen, we present...
Bugle.
It's my special feature, right? Where are they flaming now?
Well, come to think of it, I haven't seen my cousin Cecil for a long time. Do you know, I haven't seen my pet goldfish since somebody put a snorkel on the cat.
If it's the last thing I do, I'll present my special feature. Ladies and gentlemen, where are they now?
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's funny, isn't it?
What is funny?
There's something moving around inside your trousers.
Yes. Something moving around. It's... Oh, boys.
Hello, Roy.
What's wrong with him, then?
There's something moving around inside his trousers.
Oh, that's a relief. He's found my monkey. Don't panic. Leave it to me, leave it to me. Walter. Walter. Come on, sunshine. There we are. Look at that. Safe and sound sitting on my shoulder.
It's not very nice having a live monkey inside your flipping trousers.
You've got nothing to worry about, Sylvia.
All right, clever clubs. Listen, despite what's happened, I'm still going to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, where are they now?
Well, that's a good question if you've got a monkey inside your trousers.
Well, I think it's a marvellous idea, fellas. Trying to find lost relatives and friends. You might be able to help me find some old variety performers I'm looking for to write about in my book all about the old-time musical.
Hey, we'll help you with that one, Roy. We'll help you there. Any particular old variety performer?
Archie Grunt.
Archie Grunt? And what did he do?
Well, he walked around with a pig on his head.
What for?
It was raining.
What about this book you're writing about the old-time music hall, then?
Well, I can't finish the book until I find the acts.
Where are they now?
Exactly. Great acts they had in them days, you know.
Like who?
Oh, marvellous acts. The Two Twerts.
The Two Twerts?
The Two Twerts.
And what did the Two Twerts do?
Well, I'll tell you. One twerk balanced a 20-foot pole on top of his head, and the other twerk climbed up to the very top of the pole and balanced on one leg.
You have to be right twerk to do a thing like that.
Oh, don't. It was very sad.
Oh, what happened?
Well, the twerk balancing on the top of the pole on one leg.
Yeah.
He slipped. And someone from the back of the circle shouted, "How's that for a toffee apple?"
How's that for a toffee apple? It must have been a good night out in those days.
Oh, I'll say it was. Outside the theatre, say, the toff in all his finery saying to the cabbie, "Have you seen what your horse has done in my top hat?" The young girls in their beautiful gowns. You know, someone deliberately put their bustles on back to front just to frighten the life out of their mothers. They were all there. The old man with the hot chestnuts.
He must have been in agony, him.
Great acts in them days. Elsie and her disappearing duck. What a bill.
Ladies and flaming gentlemen, where are they flaming well now?
They had proper turns in them days, didn't they?
They did, young man. Proper turns. The brothers Albert and the delectable Tilly. Adagio dancers.
Oh, what did they do?
Well, one brother, Albert, he'd lift up the delectable Tilly over his head, spin her round and round, throw her the full length of the stage, and the other brother Albert would catch her with one hand.
Oh, I'd like to see that turn.
I'm afraid you'll never see that turn again. Wipes away tear.
Something untoward happened?
Picture the scene. The first brother Albert picked Tilly up, over his head as he always did. He began to spin her round and round, then he hurled her across the stage.
Go on.
It wasn't until she was in midair and halfway across that stage that Tilly remembered the other brother Albert had left earlier that day to go and visit his granny and bride.
What happened to Tilly?
They found her 2 days later in Huddersfield, lying flat out in the frozen food counter at Tesco's.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's awful.
I thought so at the time. 75p a quarter they were asking for her.
Where are they now?
Where is he now?
Oh,
one of the greatest comics of all time, that's all. Harry Tatt.
Harry Tatt.
He was billed as Harry Tatt on his big flat hat.
He did his act in a big flat hat.
He did everything in his big flat hat. He was the very first comic to tell the joke.
Which joke?
About the man with a dirty piece of blotting paper in his ear.
What did he have a dirty piece of blotting paper in his ear for?
He was listening to the ink spots.
Go on then, finish the joke.
Finish it?
He ended up blotto.
But there's one old-time act I want to get my hands on for the terrible thing he did.
Terrible thing?
Magician. The bewildering Bert and Yvette.
Yvette helped the bewildering Bert.
As well, yes. My brother fell in love with her. The bewildering Bert was mad with jealousy.
What did the bewildering Bert do?
He said to my brother, did the bewildering Bert, he said that if my brother didn't leave Yvette alone, he'd perform a terrible magic curse on him, what only magicians know about. Didn't make any difference.
Your brother went on seeing her then?
And the bewildering Bert kept his word.
Well, what did he do to your brother?
You see this monkey?
Your brother?
My brother, that little monkey is.
I can see the likeness.
That is a cruel thing to say, Uncle Nasty. No, you're right.
Come on, Walter. I'd best get you back to your cage, mate.
What about your book on old music hall?
Well, I've only got one chapter left to write. And it's about the worst act I ever saw.
Oh, were they bad?
Dire.
Dire?
When they were on the bill, £2 tickets were changing hands outside the theatre for 25p.
£2 tickets for 25p? Dreadful. Was he an old-time act?
Clapped out years ago.
Oh, I don't... Who were they?
Well, they used to call themselves the Grumbleweeds. See you later.
There was the three of us, sharing a smile, sharing a sweet life. Just the three of us, just for a while. Now we're both back on our bike. We'll see you next time.
Yes, we'll see you again. Oh, bye for now.
Spotify and TTFN. Of the three of us, just the three of us. There's me.
And me.
And him.
I never get a chance to say anything else.
You've been listening to Someone and the Grumbleweeds. Graham, Morris and Robin were the Grumbleweeds, and me, Roy Hudd, star of Stage Screen and Law Court, was Someone. The music was provided by Dave Collett, Perry Duke and Andy Marbles, and the lyrics were by Jeremy Brown. The script was by Eddie Brabham, Ron MacDonald, John Brown, Richard Jones, and the producer, who's done for comedy what the news headlines has done for every politician since Hereward the Wake, Mike Craig.